Well, the big reveal is now. Hi everybody. It's been a long, busy day here today. I had a little bit of work to do since establishing my sub-pantry room, and I worked at that today to get things straightened up and finalized in my sewing room, sub-pantry room. I'm just off my kitchen in the little hallway leading to my sewing room and sub-pantry room. I'm going to take you in there and show you what I did today. It looks quite a bit different from what it did look the other day when I was working on the pantry shelves in here. Hopefully you'll see a change. It's going to stay this way for a while now. Let me show you. All right, the moment of reveal. Now, if you remember, a few days ago, well actually it was the end of last week, I was in here putting things away in my sub-pantry. Okay. And I still really like the shelving unit. It holds a lot. And I'm very pleased with it. It fits in here very nicely. I did work on these shelves a little bit more. I cleaned them off, you know, straightened things around, removed all of my sewing goods. And now it is storage unit. I have my canning unit right down here. I'll be using that one day soon, I hope. And then I have storage for personal goods, cleaning goods for the kitchen and bathroom, and then food, canned goods, anything, you know, paper or canned goods for the kitchen. Oh yeah, and then Ginger's little paper needs there too. And Ginger has a bed in here in case she should want to come in here when I'm in sewing, and she can come and lay down. I took down my sewing machine. It's behind the door here, and that's fine. It'll stay there. It's safe and secure there. And my sewing table and my sewing case will stay where it's at right now. The closet is full of odds and ends, put it that way. So no room to stash any of that away. And it's fine where it's at. But my sewing center is now in order once again. Okay. My supplies. I have a project here. I'm going to be working on this real soon. It's like a Christmas door wreath. And my little library of quilting books. I got rid of a lot of books though. My little utility shelf unit. And then my sewing machine. And in the corner over here, what I have covered up by that hunk of material is about 4 storage totes full of fabric and different projects, all bagged up, ready to go when I'm ready to work on it. But I thought that, well, for one thing, yes, the storage totes really made it look much neater, but putting that material over it just hid the fact that I had a stack of storage totes in my corner. And then this table right here is full of projects that I will be working on when I get in the mood to sew again. So that's my sewing area, all cleaned up, straightened up. You can see the floor again, which you couldn't see just a week or so ago. But I'm very pleased with how this room has turned out. Food storage, paper goods storage, and my sewing center. Plenty of room. And a while back, somebody out there asked if I would show what my kitchen pantry looked like, how that was organized, and show how my sub-pantry and sewing room was set up. Well, you've seen the sub-pantry now, and I'm going to show you the kitchen pantry. And some of you will remember, oh, it was probably a couple months ago where I totally tore apart my kitchen pantry and reorganized everything in the plastic storage shelf area and then also in the canned goods area. Okay, let me show you. Okay, now this is my kitchen pantry. All sorts of boxed goods on these shelves, the top shelves. And then down here I have my seasonings that I can pull out. My canned goods, a pull-out drawer. And it is well stocked with vegetables, my husband's beefaroni, some pie filling that I need to cook up here soon, and some soups. Okay, that is full. And then the sub-pantry back in my sewing room has additional. So when I pull from here, I will backfill from my sub-pantry. And then when I have a chance to, I'll just fill the shelves in my sub-pantry. Keep it going, keep it rotating. Down here is our pasta and a few seasonings, baking goods, odds and ends. Okay, and the bottom shelf is really odds and ends that I've stocked up on. Some flour. I have my Instant Pot back here. You can barely see it. And the basket and the rubber thing that you pull the, I don't know what it's called, but you pull a bowl out of the Instant Pot using those. But that's my Instant Pot aids. Okay, that's one side of the pantry. The other side of the pantry, well, okay, the shelf isn't too cleaned out yet, but I do have my KitchenAid. And yes, my dehydrator sits here. A little toaster oven with a pizza oven on top. This Crisco was the biggest can I could find at the grocery store. I really wanted something bigger than this for a project I'm going to be working on, but I settled for this size, and it will do too, I'm sure. You'll see what I'm going to do with that. And then this unit, okay, here's where I put my plastic goods. It needs a little bit of straightening these days, but it's not in bad shape. And then this area right here is where I keep a few little goodies. But basically it's my plastic goods. And then I keep towels and lids for the plastic goods here, and my lids for the plastic goods here. Okay. Down below, not much has changed. This is a fantastic jar opener. Really handy. Okay. Down below that, it's just some odds and ends pots and pans. On this side are all sorts of attachments for my food processor, my KitchenAid, and then also a Ninja. Yes, I have a Ninja. I don't use it. I don't know. I'm just not used. I don't use it. I'm not used to it. William got it a long time before I came on the scene. And then this top unit is for the Ninja. And then my candle making equipment here. So, well, that was my kitchen pantry area, and it's still in pretty good shape, I think. Not bad at all. Pretty organized, pretty full. So I hope you enjoyed the little trip around my kitchen and my sewing room. You know, saw how we have supplied ourselves, stocked up for whatever might come down the road, whether it be a hurricane or a bad storm because of a hurricane, or because of what might happen in the future. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the future, so it's best to prepare for whatever might come down. And the other day, I will even admit that William was back into the pantry area, the sub-pantry, looking at the shelves, marveling at the job that we did there. But he saw the empty shelves yet, and he said, we still need to stock up a little bit more, which surprised me because prepping like that was not his initial idea. I brought that into the household, and now it's carried over to him. He sees the importance of doing it as well. So, okay, I can fill them, no problem. So anyway, I hope you're all doing great out there, taking care of one another. Take care of yourself. We'll be talking again real soon here, but for today, it's going to be bye.